Shalom, welcome back to Biselleh Torah. Shmot, the second book of the Torah, Exodus, is what we are reading this week, and it is chock full of ideas. Really distilling them down to its most basic elements is all about saving the world. And saving the world sometimes is the entire world, and sometimes it's a segment of the world, and sometimes it's just a single person. But each one of them is invaluable. In fact, the Talmud goes out so far as to say that a person who saves even a single life has saved the universe. And if you think about it in the context of what one person will eventually create through their artistry, through their investigations, through their research, through their children, the possibilities are so great and so many that they are giving birth to a universe, which is why every person, every individual is invaluable. And so we find in this week's Sidra that Moshe Rabbeinu that's Moses, our teacher, takes action when he sees an Israelite being beaten. And mercilessly, he witnesses this, and Moses decides to take action, and he strikes down the Egyptian that is being so cruel to the Israelite slave for apparently no reason at all, even if there was a reason. Moses strikes him down and he kills him, leaving us with the question that this is the shepherd of Israel. This is the man that's going to lead the Israelite nation out of bondage into freedom. This is the hero that we put on a pedestal who strikes down a man and kills him. And yet, what is the price that we pay for justice in the world? Later on in the Bible, it's very clear when the Torah states, if you see your fellow being afflicted, you need to stand in the way and stop the affliction from occurring. And if you see someone coming to kill another individual, your obligation is to stop them at any price. Instead of being a bystander that witnesses what's going on and then does nothing to interfere, instead of being a person that averts their eyes from injustice and walks in the other direction, see nothing, say nothing, do nothing, that is a travesty. And the Torah begs us not to fall prey to that. We know from our experience, as well as our learning of history, of humanity, as well as the Jewish people, that being silent is giving assent. When we say nothing, we're basically agreeing. And when we say nothing to an aggressor, when we say nothing to a victimizer, we are basically giving the imprimatur permission for them to do exactly what they want to do. Had people spoken up in Nazi Germany, the Nazis would not have been able to execute the final solution of the Jewish people. If people stood up against the oppression of the African Americans in America, slavery would have been either abolished significantly earlier or never would have happened at all. People need to be not bystanders, but those who stand up against cruelty, against injustice, and make their will known. In this way, we may save the world, we may save a nation, a community, or even just one person from a terrible misfortune, from being a victim. And we, in the process, become partners with God. Shabbat Shalom.